Hey, we are live, shooting the breeze, episode 13. You already know Impact Wrestling, Impact on Access, episode. Not sure which number, but hey, May 6th, 2021. Tonight, we're gonna be going, over, the results of the show. We're gonna be talking about New Japan Pro Wrestling's El Fantasma's debut, and also we'll be talking about Moose's contract status, here and more on Shooting the Breeze. Let's get it.
Yeah, we're smoking some blunts right here with Rose, Montana, and Dacilla.
It's your boy Rose Montana, back with another one. You already know, Shooting the Breeze, episode 13, joined by the one and only Ranger of Wrestling, Datilla.
Hi there.
Hey there, Datilla, how you doing today?
Good, and yourself, Rose? It's good to have you back.
Good.
Missed you last week.
Yeah, I had to handle some family business, but, we back.
Yep.
Steve, what it do? You got Steve playing.
Should we get into
it? You go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and send out this tweet real quick.
All right, and then I'll retweet it. Alrighty then. So tonight's Impact episode, I don't know the number, started off with Chris Sabin versus Rhino. The winner was going to advance to the 6-way number 1 contenders at Under Siege. Of course, Chris Sabin was accompanied by James Storm, and Rhino was accompanied by Bynum by Sign.
Hold on.
What?
Wait a minute for a second. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but your mic doing like a crackling noise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it just started.
Oh, how about now? Am I good?
No, hold on. Sorry about that technical difficulties.
Sorry about that. Yeah, hi.
Oh, hold on. It's all good.
Sorry, folks.
Back in action.
Back to action, as the Power Rangers say. Back to action. Alrighty, so I thought this was a good match. It was okay, Of course, Chris Sabin ended up winning the match, although Biden by Design did try to stop him from winning. They did interfere. What were your thoughts on this match?
Kind of I didn't catch that one because I was just getting in, trying to get everything situated. But I seen a little clip. It was cool.
Do you think they made the right choice by having Chris Sabin get a victory over Rhino, or do you think Rhino should have won this?
No, because like I said before, I love Rhino. I'm a diehard, ECW fan. He a TNA, legend. All that good shit. But his time has came. Like, he can't move too much. Like, you notice that this match was pretty short, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty short because Rhino can't go too long. Like, why you think now every time Rhino has a match, it's a hardcore match, a team match, something like that. I like Rhino, but he can't do it. So I think they made the right choice.
And let me ask you something. If Tommy Dreamer was involved in this, you think he would have gotten the... What?
And I'm so glad that Tommy Dreamer said after he got the title shot that he was taking time off to focus on backstage, because if he didn't, I'm pretty sure that he'd have been on a couple of these shows at some point.
All right. After that, we had a backstage segment with Brian Mayers saying that he should be the one in this match and not Matt Cardona. How many times has he beaten Matt Cardona? And then Rosemary came out, and it Taro also made an appearance. He got attacked, and he
Who?
attacked Brian. And what's that mask
Oh,
guy?
Black Taurus,
Black Taros. Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
or 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 as we say, Black Taurus.
Yes, 3 non-Spanish speakers.
Right, Black Taurus. But yeah, I like Black Taurus though. Like the only thing that I think that really gonna like stop him from from moving anywhere is the language barrier. The fact that I don't, if I'm mistaken, he can't speak English. So
But see that
you
that
know,
thing is like that's an easy solution. Just give him someone who can talk. Just
no,
give
no,
him
no.
someone.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But you can only go but so far. Not being able to talk at all. Like you know what I
That's true.
mean?
That no,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
that's true.
oh yes, yes. Same too, Leo. I'm just getting everything back situated. I've been gone for a minute, but we back at it. We still here. I hope
So
everything good with you and Monster.
after this segment, we had Taylor Wilde versus Kimber. No, Taylor Wilde versus Susan. My bad. And Susan was
Susan.
accompanied by Kimberly. Now, the weird thing of this is that Tanel Dashwood and Kate came out, during the match. And while
Yeah,
Kimberly tried to interfere, they stopped her and helped Taylor Wilde win this match. Well, not win, but basically they helped her. What are your
that
thoughts on
was
that?
uh, that was pretty much to continue. Last week Tanel was trying to, she was trying to get Taylor to be tag team with her. Like, like that been, that seemed to kind of been Tanel's second gimmick along with, the Instagram shit. It been, you know, trying to find a tag team partner. Since she been back, and no luck. Like all this is her trying to find another one, which is gonna just, it's gonna wind up being them two going at it. But I think it's gonna be a cool match.
Yeah. Then
But
then
Taylor,
we
hold on, I'm
uh-huh.
sorry. But to add on one more thing, I like Taylor Wilde. She a TNA, a TNA original and all of that. But I can tell that she hasn't been in a ring in a while. Like, like you can see it in like some of her, like her movements and like motions. Like you can kind of tell that she, it's like she trying to do a little too much already. Like she fucked up. What was it? Hurricane Rana. I think it was
Yeah.
a Hurricane Rana. Yeah, and it's like, you know, if that would have landed any other way, yeah, that was it.
So we get a backstage segment with Diana Perrazzo saying that she was gonna go talk to Scott Moore or Scott Demore
Scott
because
Demore, yeah,
Scott Demore, sorry, yeah. Because she doesn't have a challenger. So she wanted Havoc to face
Rosemary.
Rosemary, and then, of course, she didn't think it would happen, but as we learn later in the night, that match is gonna happen next week. And then the
Yeah,
winner faces Diana at Under Siege.
but you know what I say? You know what I kind of see that being a triple threat somehow. Like I see Susan and Kimber trying to get involved in some way, and it's going to backfire on them. Like like the same way how Susan pretty much backfired on her. Hey, what it is, Cinnamon?
Yeah, definitely. And then after that, we get Rohit. Hi, I can't see his last name.
Roju.
Rohit Roju versus Trey Miguel. Winner advances to the
I
six
mean,
pack challenge.
we already knew that Trey was walking away with this. And I mean, like, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Rohit is good. Like he showed you how good he was, being X Division champion, like over the past year, whatever. But he's not main event status. And as long as he's the Desi Hitman, I don't believe he'll ever be, honestly.
Hmm. Yeah. Then after this match, we had Doc Gallows versus Juice Robinson. Of course, Doc Gallows was accompanied by Kenny Omega, Carl Anderson, and Don Callis, while Juice Robinson only had David Finley. Now, early in the night, Kenny Omega said that he was going to help Doc Gallows win because he has high cheerleading experience, coaching cheerleading, something like that.
Yeah, Kenny Omega, a weird one.
Yeah. And he also made a reference to dynamite without saying dynamite. Did you catch that?
What do you say?
He said, "Where I come from, wins and losses matter."
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What up, Ivan?
So pretty much, I thought Juice was dominating at first, and then of course, Doc Gallows turned the tables and ended up winning the match. But what did you think of this and the post beatdown assault by the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega? They beat down on David Finn, on Finn Juice, and then Eddie Edwards tried to come to save the day, and he got beat down
Uh,
too.
yeah, yeah. Of course, Eddie always try to come, and save his home. That's what a man's supposed to do. But
Yeah,
I always, I always enjoy seeing a nice elite beat down on somebody.
yeah, definitely. Too sweet, too sweet. And then next came one of my favorite matches of the night: VSK versus Ed Fantasmo. Very good match, if
Uh,
you ask me. Both men had a good showing. This match, if it wasn't for Moose versus Storm, this match would be my match of the
hold,
night.
hold on. Isn't VSK? He's from AEW, right? Because I
I don't
swear,
know.
I swear I seen him on Dark or something. Like like Dark was running on my TV, and I swear I seen him on there before. He might have just been there at one time, but
Yeah. But I thought it was a really good match. Of course, Ed Fantasmo picked up the win. But what were your thoughts on this match?
man, sure. I'm always happy to see a Bullet Club member make his his U.S. debut. So it's good. And then like, watch, he gonna take over this. If he's staying for a minute, he gonna take over this X division. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Watch,
Mm-hmm.
he gonna take over this X division.
Josh Alexander might be in trouble.
Yeah, but he gonna give him a nice run for his money. Like like he got that load, and they got that loaded boot.
Yeah. Then after that, we had Kira Hogan versus Rachel Ellering. Ellering?
Ellery, yep.
Ellering, yeah.
That was that was a pretty much you know I didn't think it was gonna be a long one. It was a regular knockouts match back and forth. Like interference from Tasha Steeles, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
it ended with Rachel Ellerman hitting her version of the Black Hole Slam. I didn't catch the name of it for the 1, 2, 3. You know, I think that's what second singles win. I think, if I'm mistaken, or might be first.
I I don't know. Where's Shidori? Hashtag Shidori knows. Well, after that was the main event. It was James Storm versus Moose, with the winner advancing to the six-pack challenge. And I think that we both knew when this match was made who was going to walk away with the victory here.
Uh, I already knew from the moment that the 6-way was announced at Under Siege who was going to win this. I just want to see how they going to get to it. Like you already know, it's my man Moose.
Now,
Like,
do you want to break the news so that we can continue talking about Moose?
oh yeah. Well, some of you may know, and some of you may not know, but Moose contract is coming up. In June next month. You feel me? Next month. I'm not sure what day in June, but I know it's coming up in June. And the siege is in what, a week and a
Next week?
half, or next week? Okay, and the siege is next week. So if he doesn't win this match, and then somehow get his match before then, or hang around until the next pay per view, this might be it for Moose and Impact Wrestling.
Yes. Now, hold on. Before we continue, let me read. I took a screenshot of the tweet, so give me a second. He said, "My goal is to win the at Impact Wrestling World title before my contract is up in June." So you can interpret that as one of two ways, as as
Look who,
saying that he's
yeah,
basically telling Impact,
look
if you
who
don't,
show up.
oh, Shidori, yeah, he's basically saying, if you don't give me the title, I'm gone. or he's already planning to leave. And his
Yeah,
goal is to win the Impact title before he leaves. But this changes everything. This, if do you think Impact? First of all, do you think Moose is going to re-sign with Impact, or do you think he's going to walk?
you know what? I mean, like, see, like Moose, he is, like he is at the top of his game right now. Like he is at, like he the best he ever been, honestly. So it's like, like he really, like now, if he do choose to go somewhere else, like he really can right now. But like I would prefer for him, to stay with Impact for a little while longer, and win that world championship, and really be Mr. Impact Wrestling. Like you gotta at least carry. I mean, well, you know, he's TNA world. He was TNA world champion. Okay, right.
Shidori says, "I think Moose's contract ending story is kayfabe." What do you think? Do you think that's kayfabe, or do you think it's
It might be. I don't know. I'm not too sure because I know last time I checked, his contract was ending this year. So I'm not too sure. We'll have to fact check each other, Shador.
Mhm. So this changes everything. It does because I was under the impression that we were going to get Moose versus Omega at Slammiversary for the Impact TNA titles. But if his contract is up in June and he chooses not to resign, what
Yeah,
happens
that.
then?
Yeah, but you see, but the way Impact operate, even if he doesn't resign, he could still, like he could still, if he choose to, continue to work TV, you know, work the pay per view, and then be done
Oh,
because
give me a second.
that's what Brian Cage did, if I ain't mistaken. Like he was already gone. He just worked his last little match. Lost. So was out the door. But like I said, we gonna have to check everybody contracts again because it has been a while since we went over. So you may be right. You ain't Shadori knows for nothing. What y'all what's your thoughts on El Phantasmo? If anybody's seen him, anybody familiar with any of his New Japan work? I seen a little bit of his
Unfortunately, no, I'm not familiar with him at all.
like I seen a little bit of his stuff with the Bullet Club, like due to me being a Bullet Club fan, I check up Bullet Club stuff here and there.
Yeah, ow. Yeah, sorry about that. Just banged my wrist on the desk. But anyway, like it was like going back to Moose. Now I'm intrigued by this whole thing situation because we don't know if it is kayfabe or if his contract really is ending. And where are they gonna go with this? Is it gonna be Moose versus Omega? I feel like that's a big match. They cannot give that away at against all odds. You know?
Uh, I mean, I mean, like you saying that they can't give it away at against our odds, and we said the same thing about Rich Swan versus Moose, and they gave it to us at Sacrifice, which is a B pay-per-view also. So, I mean, who knows? I mean, like I don't think they will, but like who knows what they'll do? Like like maybe like maybe they see already that it's a bad idea having having the heavyweight titles on Omega. I mean, like look, like he ain't even wear the shits last night. Nakazawa had them bitches on.
I thought the whole like I thought the whole reason why this whole situation happened was to eventually build to Moose versus Omega. And to me, it's kind of like, okay, you took the titles off. Okay, say it does happen at Against All Odds. Say Moose does win. You're going to turn Moose into the biggest star of all time by having him defeat Omega. But my thing is, like, you took the titles off Swan to give them to Omega. Omega's only going to have a 2 month title reign. I guess they're
Uh,
testing the waters.
I mean, yeah, but it probably seemed like a good idea to put the title on Kenny in the beginning, but it's also like he was also bringing the show down in a way too. I mean, like if you want to go in the, you know, go into the ratings part, but I don't know. But you want him to have a real long reign.
No, because see, like I said, I didn't know about Moose's contract situation. So in my head, I didn't think they were gonna do I thought they were gonna hold off on Moose versus Omega at least till Summerversary, and with
Yeah.
two title defenses in between. But now that we have this whole contract situation, and maybe they are. Who knows? Maybe they would take the belt. Is Summerversary
Uh,
before or after? It's before Summerversary is in July, but
yeah, Summerversary, yeah, in July.
maybe they would take the title off Omega just to keep. Maybe that's their way of enticing Moose to stay and sign a contract is by having him defeat Omega and take the titles.
Mm,
In my opinion, it has to be Moose. I don't see
uh,
anybody else who could take the title off Omega.
or maybe this is also their way of getting, finally getting Moose over. I always feel as though that Moose is over already. I've been a Moose fan for years. I seen him from his start in Ring of Honor, so I followed him. But I think people are already Moose fans already. So,
I became a Moose fan
but
in
I
my
think
year
this is,
watching Impact.
I think this is, what they saying is gonna really get him over if he beat, the quote unquote best bout machine, best wrestler in the world. He is that, he that man. He already got shouted out by The Rock. Legends put him over. Shamrock. RVD. Rhino. This is what's gonna really make him a main event player.
Yeah, he's gonna be. He has to be the guy that beats Kenny Omega. You know,
Yeah, he has to be
he
because
has to be.
I mean, who? Really, who else gonna beat him? Is Rich Swan gonna make a return and come back and take the titles?
No,
Yeah, I think Rich Swan. I think he might. I don't know. I think he probably get his rematch or whatever. But far as that, I think I think he done.
no.
Far as
Scott
far as
Demore.
what?
Oh, sorry. Scott Demore
Huh?
said that there wasn't going to be a rematch.
Oh, it's not.
No, he said that
Oh,
last week. He said under normal circumstances, the champion would get a rematch, but this is not a normal circumstance.
mm, yeah.
See, Shidori says, I don't think AEW will let Kenny Omega's first title match be against someone outside their company. But see, I disagree because this all ties in to to AEW. I think AEW is building to Hangman versus Omega at All Out. And to me, it doesn't make any sense for Omega to lose the Impact title after the AEW title. I think right now Omega is cocky, right? I'm at the top of the world because I have all these belts. I think the storyline is going to be the Omega's going to lose all his belts. And he's going to try to desperately hold on to the AEW title belt, which is the last belt he's going to lose. So Andrade is already challenging him for the AAA title. So again, I feel like he's going to lose the Impact title first, then the AAA,
Damn,
and
damn.
then the AEW one.
He getting a world title shot already.
Yeah.
He ain't even gone that long getting a world title shot.
So that's what I think is going to happen. So I think this all ties in to Hangman versus Omega. And if that's the case, Moose
Yeah, I
is
can
going to
see
take the
that.
title. Moose is taking the title off Omega.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what? I could kind of understand what Shadoi is saying about AEW still looking out for themselves. So of course, they're not gonna let him lose his first match. So maybe they'll do something for the first time ever, the Impact World title is defended on another person's program. That way, so it won't technically be his first defense. So it's
Mm,
so to say, maybe we'll get something like that.
yeah. Or maybe, yeah, I could see that happening.
I mean, like, but
I
we could say, I mean, like, but we could sit here and we could guess, like, multiple different ways that that this could go. I guess we just gotta, sit back.
we fantasy book this all we want, but we don't know.
Yeah, I guess we could just, just see what they gonna do.
To me, my theory kind of makes sense because, like I said, why would Omega lose the Impact title last instead of the AEW title? You get me? Kenny Omega's
Yeah,
losing that AEW title last before after he loses all the other titles. That's
yeah,
what I
I
think.
agree. I agree. Like, uh I think he gonna make the, I think he gonna lose the, what is it, the Mega Championship first. Honestly, like, I think the Mega Championship is gonna be the first one he'll lose. Like, he probably won't lose to Andrade, but I believe like he gonna lose that title first, and then next, the Impact, and like you said, him and Hangman for the world, for the world title, and this is the match they think that's gonna put Hangman over.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Like I said, you can fantasy book this all we want. We just have to sit back and watch. If Moose wins that 6-pack challenge, we're gonna get Moose versus
Uh,
Omega. If he
uh,
doesn't,
you
that
mean
would
when he
be
went?
interesting.
But you know what? They might hear us talk and then make Trey Miguel win. Yeah, you know how they be listening and be like, oh, so shit, they already know what's gonna happen. Let me switch it up.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. The reason we haven't had any on is TNT, so TNT will definitely have their say on Kenny losing the title. I don't know. I just feel like I said, I just feel like it doesn't make sense for Kenny to lose the Impact title last because he's not an Impact star. To me, he's losing the AEW title last. He's gonna lose all the other titles first.
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be the last one. And like that's the one that he say is the most important. But if he really gonna be technical, it's the Triple A, and then next is the TNA. Impact title because
Yeah.
been around for what 18 years or
hmm
more. So yeah, like I mean,
That's a beautiful thumbnail right there. Look at those three handsome beasts.
yeah, you missing one.
I
Fallen
know.
soldier.
Oh, I should say two handsome beasts and a beauty.
Yeah,
Yep.
you in the middle like oh yeah.
Oh, I'm always in the middle. Always. But yeah. So overall, what do you think of this Impact episode?
Uh, Overall, it was a good one. I was happy to see my man Moose back finally.
Me too.
Like after him being gone, since losing that sacrifice and then showing up that one time on Impact.
Yeah.
So I give this a Montana Milsa rating of I give it I say a 7. I give it a
A
high
seven?
7 out of yeah.
A
I
high
give it a
seven?
7. It was it was cool for real. It wasn't like it wasn't nothing too like I gotta rewatch this over, but it was a good one.
I have to agree with you. I agree with you. I give it a high, Rose Montana high seven. So
Yeah.
do we have
What did
any
you like?
mods? Do we have
What
any
did you like?
mods in the
What did you
chat?
like and what did you like and what you didn't like?
Um, what I didn't like? Mm, oh, you got it? Okay,
Yeah.
good. I didn't like. I'm trying to think. I just
Uh,
felt like
Hold on. Oh no, go ahead. I'm listening.
yeah, like I don't like the fact that Kenny Omega didn't even come out with the Impact titles. Yeah, he was Impact champion, but if you notice, the title that he had on display when they went backstage was the AEW title. So what? The Impact titles mean nothing. Like I know he's champion right now, but he should at least when he's in Impact be wrapping the Impact titles.
Yeah, like yeah, like see, like did you see the tweet that that Bully Ray that he said something about like, well, he pretty much said like, you know, like look, like he didn't even wear the titles, like Nakazawa had them on, like, you know,
Yeah.
like a nobody, you feel me,
Hmm.
a nobody was carrying your titles, like, you know, like what, you know, like what, you know, like what did that make you think he think of your company?
Exactly.
I mean, like, yeah, like I ain't like that shit either. Like when I saying it, because I'm like, you know, like why does he have it on? I mean, like
Hmm.
I get that he, you know, I get that he doing, you know, the little MT Nakazawa character. I get it, but
Yeah.
come on, yo, yeah, like that. I mean, like it wasn't only disrespectful to Impact; it was disrespectful to Triple A too, because he had the
Yeah.
Triple A title too.
Yeah. What didn't you like about Impact?
What did I like or what didn't I like?
Didn't.
I didn't. I guess you could say I really didn't care for the fire and flavor and you know and the Jordan Grace and them segment. I didn't. You know, I wasn't really. You know, like I'm not really feeling Rachel Ellison's character right now. You know, like I need to, you know, I need to give her a couple weeks or maybe a month or two.
I absolutely liked VSK versus Ed Fantasmo and Moose versus James Storm. Two
Yeah,
good matches.
I like them two matches too.
Yeah. All right. So, do you have anything more to discuss, or are we gonna wrap things up?
Um, let me check, see if any. Let me see if we got any, you know, any breaking news real quick.
Damn, we covered the whole show in 30 minutes. High five, Rose.
Oh, hey. Oh yeah. Do you want to talk about how the fans at AEW Blood and Guts, you know, they only seen that one match?
I had no idea the whole show was pre-recorded.
I mean, like it was. I mean, like, all right, like if you go back and look at like how they was advertising the show, they was pretty much saying it, but then they were saying themed event. So then they also made people think that you know, like that they was on the show, like you know that the whole show was named it too, but it was really just that match.
So wait, so okay, so the people that were let in were only there for that match?
I mean, well, like you know, like the live crowd, like that's the only live action that they seen. Like you know, like the rest of it was already you know recorded at some point already.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, exactly, exactly. Like I was watching the Kurt Angle one like maybe what 2 days ago when he won when he beat Samoa Joe and he you know he had all the titles and he had the IWGP title and he you know he ain't let nobody else carry that.
Hmm.
Yeah, like Kenny Omega, he disrespectful. Like I mean, like really.
Yeah.
I mean, like I might be taking it too serious, but you know, I mean, like it is. I mean, like you know, it kind of is.
Yeah, it
Because
is
you know,
disrespectful, honestly.
because you know that's like LeBron James winning the championship and giving it to me and letting me hold that shit up like I want it. Like no, like
Yeah.
come on now.
Yeah.
But
Oh, dang, it was like.
but on that note, do you have anything to plug or you know anything?
Well, since he's not here, I'll plug him. Join it. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the Swerve Show.
Oh yeah, of course. You already know. What we going old school SmackDown? We
Yep.
gonna be in there. Yeah, we gonna be in there. Yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm getting back. I'm this weekend. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be recording some videos, putting them in the vault. We're gonna be back at it, blunt reviews. You already know we smoking on nothing but that A1, that good shit. And it's been Shooting the Breeze, episode 13. Rangers and Wrestling. I'm the Dutch Master, your boy Rose Montana. And we out.
Cheese look from your bitch. Bow, 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 bow.
Pop your shit.
Yeah.
Pop your shit. Yeah.
My brothers, I love me and them, this for play